my nature is I'm very adrenaline addicted personality. No, all my hobbies, it's some extreme hobbies. I'm private pilot, I'm diver, I'm mounter, I'm a lot of activities which connected with fear, connected with terror, but I like it. So this is special missile against airplanes, which they changed for shooting ground. This is missile S-300. And this missiles, there was 4 missiles, and one of them exploded just near the printing workshop. Our facility, our typography, produces about 40% of all books in Ukraine, specific books like textbooks, student books, and other books for children. More than 20 people had some different kinds of injuries. We lost not only people like our friends, like our colleagues. And so I remember the eyes of these people, and for me, inside my head, inside my eyes, they are alive till now. And till now, I couldn't imagine, couldn't understand, couldn't accept completely they are gone. They are not with us already. This is terrible. So 7 people gone, majority of them worked 15, even 20 years with us.
I used to speak English, actually it was kind of a long time ago.
That was bomb?
Yeah. But no, where it's going to be. Actually,
It's horrible, yeah.
Yeah, and now the Verein. So it was before. Because S30, that's rocket name, they very fast. But around me was different music, like local stuff. And I made for myself kind of music diet. It was jazz, country, blues, and rock and roll. First, I met rock and roll. Songs or composition is kind of, compressed thing, compressed experience. And other people kind of roll it out, and it's become kind of big things. They remind something.
Капелан, священні кулі летять стрімко прямо в ціль, щоб судьба не оминула тих, хто в дім наш несе біль. Як зброю візьми мене.
Songs can help another people to get along, And now when I come to army, if I all my life writing songs, so with this experience I start to make some songs. My experience go through the art. It's changed kinda. I have some important to say. I think maybe you as well feel same when we were teenagers. Rebel songs help us to do some crazy things, and I think, okay, so music is still important. For the front line, I don't take my guitar with me, and there I have injured in a leg. I just bought guitar and start to, just let it go all what I have had before. And when I first played for people, I feel, so fully, I don't know, like I think that I do really right thing.
War changed me. I know how it's be when bombs come to you. Inside me, I start to be more human. And music's so important when you want to feel better. When you feel adrenaline, you like happy, but you are not happy. After maybe 2 days or 1 week, I have problem with my body, I have problem with my dream, and it's a lot of feelings what you feel but don't understand. But after next rocket attacks and after my trip on more dangerous place, I start feeling this panic. I lost my boyfriend on a Donbass. He died. Okay, it's like a bipolar situation because I'm sad. I'm sad person. But I'm all time create a joke.
I think that our intuition is just it's a more pure, basic form of a logic. It is our experience that merges into us so deeply, we just feel something instantly. Conscious helps us to form, to refine anything that we feel in our subconsciousness. You cannot create something when you don't have a previous experience. You just absorb information, you absorb your experience, you absorb sounds, pictures, vision, thoughts, and then at some point you can rethink it. We can see artists like some kind of medium between world and creation. This is just another form of rethinking something. It's just another form of reimagining what you thought before, what you saw before.
The war brought me the feel of urgency and feel of the fragility of the life brings, it kind of leads me up at some sense to do more things. Imagine you dying. It's a bit sad, but imagine you dying and you have like a couple minutes to think about yourself, like, hey, that thing that I end up not making, I really regret it. And I don't want to have that feeling, honestly. Right now, it is I think about the death a lot, and in a positive way though. So it's quite intricate thing about the art. I had one sculpture that it was great making, and it was right before the war. I showed you one time like these female man and the child, all the circle. That was great. At this moment, I stay in Kiev. I do sculpture primarily. It's good making things like music, there is no profound meaning in it. You just do that. And even this place is all about doing things that you feel like doing and the things that you're supposed to be doing. So I think a lot about what I'm supposed to do and what I should do next with my art. And music, it helps to switch things. You know, when you do a lot of sculpting or you do a lot of particular thing, you can be so blind to what you do eventually. And the music is this flip when you go to the other domain and you explore that thing. And then as you come back to the sculpting, you feel like you see your mistakes or flaws that you could improve. And especially the war right now, it kind of speeds things up. It speeds things up and you try to do more things in a shorter period of time, since you don't know how the next day will be. And that kind of brings you like, you have to kind of do things. Don't scroll your phone, or don't do that, or don't waste your time on stupid things.
Of course, 33 years ago, Ukraine, like independent country, was born. But actually, during first 20 years, we just continued to live like we lived before. And majority of population continue subconsciously thinking and feeling like part of former Soviet Union. The majority of people continue to live without understanding the new age, new shit in history of Ukraine. We lived in the Russian world. Russian world means Russian imagination of own history. We have another history. We should know our own history, our own literature, our own culture.
I grew up in the Soviet Union, and then the system changed to independent Ukraine. I was 13, so I remember all the stages of forming of Ukrainian consciousness and society. Our existence had a diffuse identity, blurred identity, uncertain, unique identity. I think it's a basic need to become someone. The common processes are in national level. Self-definition is a basic need. When the point I, me reveals.
During the full-scale invasion, more people realized that we need to know our culture to be a nation. More artists do something that we consider proper Ukrainian music, and we need to fill this empty space with our own songs. The war changed the way I think of what should I bring to the people with my music. We have a rebirth of Ukrainian culture, Ukrainian music during the full-scale war, full-scale invasion. We are trying to inspire people, we are trying to make our culture alive. Right now we have a renaissance of Ukrainian culture, and I hope that it won't end soon. I just hope that we survive.
This drives a community, Ukrainian nation, to have this clear and very recognizable face with unique features of uniqueness. It is connected with, for us, dramatically, it is connected with survival. If we don't have a unique face, clear and recognizable face, we can disappear. People need, like in a personal level, like as a national level, I think it's the same process. They have that support and feedback from the others that you are okay, that you are good, that you are loved and you are cute, you are loved, you're received, you understand about it. Some person have trauma of rejection, you understand? And if you have trauma of rejection, they prefer to be with own people, with where this is common, where the person is common.
We began to understand difference between our history and history of Moscow, between Russians and Ukrainians. Ukrainians actually hold this lay of our nationality, I mean the culture, like safe ring. Majority of people subconsciously understand that their books, education, culture at all is the foundation of society. The understanding how important is the culture, how important is the books and culture at all. Maybe subconsciously they understand that the difference between big crowd of people and nation lays in sphere of culture. Maybe only culture make difference between crowd and nation. It was absent before, not absent exactly, but it was just on the beginning of their way. But now we have Ukrainian nation. Ukrainian understood we are another. This is why we so hold the culture and so try to make our culture safe.
What good the war brought to us, that to be Ukrainian is prestigious. Maybe it sounds funny. That's why Ukrainians have so much, such a boost of history, a boost of history research, cultural research, culture renaissance. All Ukrainian features now are in fashion. People in Ukraine, they start to cherish and to love their land when some crisis comes, when the outer enemy appears. Maybe it is, we can say the same about every community. The part of our identity, we started loving it more than ever. And me personally, I can say the same. I find it beautiful. I find it more beautiful than ever. It's not new, but I saw it with new eyes.
I, as a musician, can translate my thoughts and my emotions to music. Music that you create, it consists of you. It consists of what you think. It consists of what you feel. It just go through you and go through your music. Music is just a different form of expressing ourselves. It's a different language that we can express ourselves. it's a creation of one person, and also you can see it as a translation of what this person saw in his or her life.
Recently in Kiev there are lots of jams, like when people come together and play music, or they see each other, and you can know no one in the city, but you come into this scene and you get like a lot of friends immediately. And then when you come second time, you like already go to the community where everybody knows you, everybody smiles at you, and you like feel freedom in this spot. People come together and play music and listen to music. They're like escaping reality in a way, right? But I would rather say they're creating their own reality and like living through this whole situation. Everyone values real intimacy and real connection a lot more, because we feel like every day could be the last day, basically, when the rockets fly and there are sirens every day, and you understand what really matters. Sometimes there is some feelings that you cannot live with unless you turn them into something. In this particular case, turn them into music, turn them into art.
It's our responsibility to change something inside the country, inside every person, and inside the community, to live better. So if you find your own banda, your own community, people who understand you without many words, people cope very well. I think it's prominent, it's a fundamental need of people of belonging. Many people who don't have much safety with strangers, it is a basic need. When you pay attention to someone or some person, for example, if you pay attention, if you love it, if you care about it, it flowers. It reveals its better features. It is happy. It is more beautiful. It becomes more beautiful.
Russian killed a lot of Ukrainian people. Why? Russian mental occupation give you a message. Oh, we are brothers. We have the same culture. We have the same message. We live so close, and we should be together. But it's not together. It's when if you're not opposite for this system, you can be together. But if you have a different opinion, a different life, you can be together with this. With Russia, because Russia want to kill you. It's abuse. It's psychology abuse. If you marriage, okay, maybe it's not good. Okay, no, understand. If you marriage with abuser, yes, man abuser, and they say you should stay at home, you can work, and you say no, I want to make my music, for example. And this abuser say, no, you can't, because I'm your man. Or I killed you.
It's like national feature, victims. Now I understand that it is consequence of long-term traumatic experience of Russian-Ukrainian relationships. But now we understand who enemy is. And this takes a part of responsibility and explains a lot. We have a strong excuse. Why are we so unhappy? This gave us more self-respect, that we are victims, we are so unhappy, we are so miserable. We are not miserable. We are true victims of the long-term relationships, toxic relationships with imperialistic consciousness. If they come here, if they come to Kiev, I will take the оружие, arms. Yes? I will take the arms and I will defend my land.
All nations, all people around the world, especially Europeans and especially United States, should understand it's not only Russian-Ukrainian war. This is war between democracy and some Asian mentality, between totalitarianism and democracy.
War is the most ugly thing that human being is created, because it's really terrible. It's full of pain. There's nothing romantic. You see how the enemies coming to your land and killing your people. So, like, you don't have even question inside your head what to do. We provide tactical medicine supplies to more than 100,000 of Ukrainian soldiers. We have been in more than 700 occupied territories and gray zones and all over the front line with my team bringing the civilian medicine to the civilian people. We are working with military units, with combat medics, with special forces, all the medicine on the front line. A few weeks ago, my friend that we used to be friends for 22 years, he died on the front line, and he saved other person. You see how people can sacrifice themselves. I don't like actually the word sacrifice because it's something very, I don't know. But you see some people, how beautiful they are in their passion to fix the world, to erase the evil.
You seek for this explanation. Why? When we find answers, we feel better. In a very extreme moments, like when you feel a danger for your life, the number of atheistic or agnostic people become less. You have to think about something bigger than you. So I think religion helps. Religion helps in traumatic experience, especially at first stages. It helps. Even me.
I was very surprised to find out that in an army exists kind of person like Kaplan. I think, religion in army, some guy who tune people before fight, and I think, okay, it's not. It's even with the name of God you can protect your country, and maybe I started thinking about it, and just this kind of feeling that come to me to make this song. It's kind of preaching. I don't say it in lyrics, but with the feeling. It's kind of it's kind of I make it like a preaching.
Иногда эвакуация идет не по стандартному пути, не приехал, забрал, а приехали, ждем. И проблема в том, что в радиусе 1 километра русская граница с 3 сторон. И туда можно поехать, и там и остаться. И потому приходится либо ждать, либо выезжать. Но лучше подождать, чем приехать раньше и там откопытиться.
Их нет напряжения. 2 Хайлюкса, 2 Тойоты Прада и 2 Секвоя, все это, в принципе, могут решить.
Все, що маю, то віддам, як слід поміркуй, старлей, щоб не марно загинув там. Я простий хлопак, що виріс, та той вік не має сенсу, сенси вже набули зрілість, пережив чимало стресу. Капелан, якщо Бог є, най мої кулі летять стрімко, влучно в ціль, щоб судьба не оминула тих, хто в дім наш несе біль.
My friend was in a hospital, have a telephone call with his little brother who also joined the army. And you know, he's worried about brother and trying to find some safe place in army. But on the next bed was a trooper, like, you know, guy who, yeah, trooper, штурмовик, Ukrainian. And he started laughing, and he said, our chaplain shooting with a shotgun. It's first line of my song. It's chaplain, your sacred bullets.
Як зброю візьми мене, все, що маю, то віддам, як слід поміркуй, старлей, щоб не марно загинув там. Я простий хлопак, що виріс,